Alright, out here in another turtle spot, prospective turtle spot. I've been learning a lot about this turtle trapping business. A lot of it by trial and error with more error. One thing I've been doing wrong is not letting the trap sit in one location long enough. I've been moving it like once, letting it sit for 24 hours, and if nothing happens, I've been pulling it and moving it to another spot. And I've talked to some guys that got turtle trapping experience, and they're telling me that I need to let it sit in one spot for like 3 to 4 days. Give the turtles a chance to find the bait. Another thing I'll show you is putting the bait inside something where it's not just accessible to the turtle. So a couple guys told me they make cages to set it in, or a tin can with holes poked in it, but this sounded the best to me, and it's the easiest to do, is put the bait in a rag, zip tie it closed, and then hang the bait down into the water. So that's what I did. So me and John found a spot over here. Not the easiest to get to, but that's kind of what you gotta have. You gotta have a place where everybody and their brother can't just walk up and take your trap. So we're gonna fight our way back into this bayou off of Muskegon River, and we've seen turtles back in there, not necessarily snappers, but that, at least verifies to us that there's turtles living in this pond. So what do you think, John? You think there's a snapper in there?
I think we're gonna get one.
I think so. All right, let's get this thing out there.
Think that's gonna be the ticket? Oh yeah, I like it. Gotta get them alewives on there now. Oh no. Oh no.
That one's gone.
Frank just gave away some of the bait.
Chumming.
Chumming. We're catching a turtle here.
It looks like a good spot. And I like it because it's right on the edge of them lily pads right there. And I mean, them turtles can come right along this whole face. It's not choked off where they got to fight through it. And they, once that water's moving out that way too. So that scent's going to carry down that way.
We ought to catch a turtle here, Frank.
I think that this looks like a really good spot.
Come back and check her in 24 hours.
Come back.
Nada. Stupid turtles. Well, folks, the situation is this. The trap has been messed with. Now to see what has messed with the trap. Might be nothing, might be something. definitely been messed with, though. And it's, you know, that's kind of in that shaded area. Like I said, it got messed with last night, so come back and check it again tomorrow.
Hey guys, so as you're aware, I've been trying to turtle trap and not having too much success with it. I think a lot of it's got to do with my trap design. I just finished a third revision on my turtle trap, so I want to show you what I did, and hopefully, I mean, I've looked at a lot of designs online. Surprisingly, there's not a lot on YouTube and any of the internet about turtle trapping in general. So the guys that I seen that made their own traps and were successful, this design is the closest I could get with what I have at home without having to go out and buy a whole bunch of crap. The only thing I really bought was zip ties, and I did that initially when I first started doing this. So I'm going to show you the third revision of Frank's turtle trap, and then I'm going to go out and set it, and hopefully this time it works. These turtles are kicking my butt. Okay, so I set it up on this table so you guys can see it. What I did was I increased the opening here. I ground out a section here because you know, I could get a big turtle in it the way it was, but I couldn't. A giant couldn't get in there. Okay, and the guys that I seen that were being successful, they all had this ramp design. So I took the door off. I cut this section out so that a bigger turtle, you know, one that can go all the way across here. I haven't measured that, but I know from experience with snappers that a very large turtle can get in there now. But yeah, they all got this ramp design, and I just took the door, turned it sideways, ground off whatever was sticking out of here as best I could, and made a ramp. And then I took two trout fishing nets, landing nets that I had, and zip tied them together, cut them so that they would make this opening here. And this opening extends out past this ramp. So the turtles go up, they drop down in there, the bait will be back here, and then, you know, everybody says that they're going to swim along the bottom down here to try to get out, and they'll swim along the top and try to get out. So I closed all that off with the netting. I used the frame from the landing nets and zip tied it to the sides to keep the net nice and tight to the sides. And then I pulled this coat hanger here. I tied it to the thing and pulled it out so that, you know, it goes out past the ramp. So this is what it looks like from the side. See how the opening is? So I'm going to toss that in the drink probably tomorrow, and I'll let you see what happens.